Okay, what is up guys? Today I want to talk about trading and the economy of TF2 and where it's heading, and I want to also know your thoughts. So before we jump into this conversation, well, this one-sided conversation where you get to voice your opinions in the comments, like the video and favourite it maybe, and make sure you do a comment. I'll probably do a hat giveaway as well if you meet the like demands. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what I'm going to start on first is buds. When I first started Team Fortress 2, I wasn't a big trader then. I had like 7 ref or whatever, and the economy was really good. And in that like sort of year, it was really easy to make money, especially in unusual trading, because unusuals were wanted, they were worth a lot, and they were sort of evenly priced, like not ridiculously overpriced, but okay, depending on the caliber of the unusual. Obviously, that's always a strong matter. So basically, the economy is pretty much screwed at this moment. Buds have inflated like ridiculously. They were worth around 7 to 8 keys, and now they're going on like 24 to 27 keys, which really, that's like what is it? It's like £23 per bud or $40 odd or whatever, which is a lot of money for one item that people are like hoarding like amounts of like 10s and 20s, and I mean, if they PayPal all that off, there'd be in some money if they did it right at the moment while it's peaked, before it crashes, that is, before no one wants them, before they have no demand. So they've quadrupled in price, which is not good. Keys as well. Keys were 2.44 ref. Let me say that again, 2.44 ref. That means just by playing TF2 in like a week or two, you could afford a key without having to trade, probably by just gathering weapons and maybe getting a hat or whatever, and you could open a box and maybe you could strike for an unusual. But now that's not the case, as they're like 5 ref now, which is ridiculous. 5 ref is not what price a key should be. Obviously, as one trader myself, I can't lower the price. Everyone need to make a stand and lower the price. People have tried to do it with buds. People have like made bud groups where we need to lower the price groups. Buds, they've got like, these groups have got like 30,000 members in, but they're not doing it. They're not big enough. They need to be like hundreds of thousands strong, which they're not going to be, and they're not going to get. So basically, eventually, the economy of TF2 will crash. Regarding what will a crash lead to? So a crash will lead to basically a drop in the game pool, which is how many people play the game. For example, at the moment, quite a lot of people are just playing the game solely because they enjoy trading, they enjoy doing that side. I like both sides. I like to play the game, play a bit of Saxton, trade, just play a bit on a server, do something. In fact, this commentary right now will probably be some of my gameplay, which is pretty rare. I suck, by the way, but I'm going to try and get better. So, yeah, so the game pool will be lowered. One of the things they did to increase the game pool recently is make the game free to play. So that's give it a big boost. But what they're going to do after that, if the people who play in the game start dropping, if the game pool lowers, what's their next move? Because they've already gone free to play. They have to bring some big updates out, obviously, to make this game, to keep this game going, which I want them to do. I love this game, so I hope they keep the big updates coming. New unusuals are ridiculous. So all the unusuals are about the right price. They're okay. They're staying pretty steady, even though the inflation's gone up. So technically they've gone up in price in real world money. Even though it's all a virtual game, they've gone up in price in real world money. But the new unusuals are stupid. The effects, they don't look that good. I'll do a dead president's unusual review, probably maybe tomorrow even if I get the chance. But it's ridiculous. Like a dead president's mid unusual is going for like 30 buzz, and people saying yeah, because it's the best unusual effect by far. But obviously it's not. You're just saying that you're the only person who's got that hat and that effect. So it is ridiculous. I don't see why people would want to actually buy that hat for that like 30 buzz. That's a ridiculous amount of money for that hat. That's probably not worth that. It's not high caliber. It's not that rare. Seen quite a few of these effects out. It's not that rare, so I don't know why you're trying to sell it for that. Fake COs are popping up with these unusuals, and people think they've become like a trading master. They like pushing in fake COs. Friends are making COs. COs are like, yeah, I've got 35 buds. Can you show us that? And then they're like, no, he's gone away, or he's not there, or I don't have to show you that. That's not with my right or whatever, which it definitely is. You can't just fake a CO anyway. What do you think? This is pretty much the end of this video. There's nothing else to talk about, or other than if it keeps going up like this, eventually everyone is going to be like, this is costing too much. We'll not play. We'll not trade. I'm a bit bored of this game now because I like trading. So they'll leave the game, and then the market will just crash. Everything will be worth way too much, and then no one will be able to afford to buy them because no one's trading. It's probably going to happen soon unless they do some big updates that change the way items are sold and how much items are worth. And I don't know how they could do that, because screwing with the economy also can, like screwing the economy like that can actually just wipe it out instantly anyway. So they've got to be careful. They can't really change that. So this is the end of this video. I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Remember to leave a like rating and a put something in the comments. I want to know what your opinions. Write big amounts. I like to see them. It's good to see what you say.